This.
What's that in his pants? Alec and Pete, bringing the heat. Alec and Pete, is that Kielbasa? Bringing the heat. Alec and Pete.
Oh, where are we? Who are we? What's going on?
Mason.
Oh wait. Oh, sorry. It's Bringing the Heat with Alec and Pete. I'm Alec, and we got Petey.
What's going on, guys?
Don't they call you AKA the Pete Steamer? Didn't they call you something like that in high school?
Lemon Steamer, Pete Steamer. Yeah. It was a name tossed around.
You're wearing a nice jacket. I just want to put that out there.
So I'll give you, this is a classic Pete snag right here, Pete find, as we call it. Handmade from the UK. Got it on eBay. I thought like a while back, I was like, oh, I got it for like 140, 100, whatever, because it could sell for like $400. I go on eBay, got it at auction for $40. $40. And the whole thing's real sheepskin.
You know what happened? A homeless guy probably wiped his ass with it.
Yeah, that's probably why there's that little, the pigment there all around. It used to be all this.
It looks like Rocky. You look like you're from Rocky 4 with that thing on.
Dude, I look like I don't know. I look like I have a Tesla, but I enjoy going to Colorado in nature. You know what I mean?
You look like you own a Tesla, but a homeless guy shit in your Tesla. That's kind of what it looks like.
Yeah, and left his jacket.
Yeah,
left his jacket like a little IOU. What's that movie?
The other guys. Yeah. Dirty Mike and
we
the
just
boys.
We just had a something in your car, a steamer.
No, it was a Wait, what's it called? The
clam bake.
No, wait. A soup kitchen. A soup kitchen.
from Dirty Mike and the Boys. That's what it is. Yeah, it's Dirty Mike and the Boys. Jesus.
I have a jacket just like that. I got it at a Goodwill or like one of those Catholic
Catholic charities.
Catholic charities stores.
I don't think you're supposed to go there unless you volunteered.
I volunteered, and the lady was super nice. She's like, "Yeah, you can have that," because I was wearing that jacket the whole day.
No way.
Because it looked like Rocky 4, dude. And
you got it.
What was that?
Right. Do you have it on you?
Yeah, it's in my closet.
Ooh, we might need to break that out later.
Can I break it out?
Should you match it up?
You want to keep talking about something? I go grab it?
Yeah.
All right, you talk.
All right. So basically, let's see. Let's talk about what's been going on this week. I got 2 German Shepherds here at the house, two new German Shepherds, puppies. Of course, they're loud as shit. I didn't know that baby puppies screamed at night and cried and woke up like 3 times in the night, just like other puppies. I'm talking about the 2. I got 2 German Shepherd puppies here.
Oh, dude. I love German Shepherd.
That's a jacket right there. Yeah, we look like we should both own a German Shepherd. With these jackets.
Are we I'm not gonna go there. So are you wait a second. What's the deal with these German Shepherds? What made you get German Shepherds?
It was my roommate. He just was like, let's get a German Shepherd. And then he sees a little runt there and he's like, damn, let's get both of them, So now we have them. Dude, they're throwing up, shitting all over the place. It's a lot of work.
It's pretty much, so your roommate is pretty much taking care of 3 animals, the 2 dogs and you.
Yep, because I'm here. Yep. Yeah.
Who's furrier, the dogs or you? Because you are a furry guy.
Yeah, it's gotta be the dogs. It's gotta be the dogs.
I mean, I'm supposed to be the hairy one out of the 2 of us, because of the Ginzo genes. But
yeah,
I do a lot of shaving. I shave. I don't have Manscaped. But I've been told my buddy Zach does the manscaping. Shout out Zach, big fan of the show.
Yep, big listener.
And he does the manscaping. And before we go out, he puts on the ball deodorant. I guess they got ball deodorant.
Oh, they've got it's called Nut Rub, I think.
Really? Is it like nutmeg? My mom used to give me nutmeg.
No, you don't want to put the nutmeg. Yeah, that would be rough. I got some for Christmas, but I don't trust anything that you gotta put on your balls. That doesn't
really.
I don't want to test it out.
I had
Mutant Ninja Turtles.
You ever have You ever have an ultrasound?
No, an ultrasound. No, as a man, no. I mean,
no. I had a surgery when I was 15 on the testiculars. and
What kind of surgery? What are we talking? Are we talking like
it was varicose vein snippage. I think that was the like the surgery. It was called.
I think it was a reduction in the size of a varicose vein.
Oh, it was what's it called? What's it called when a woman gets her boobs done? It's like a
Mastectomy.
no, well, yeah, but like when they like change the size, like that word, it's you know what I'm saying?
Transition. No, like
no, not transgender. Either way,
reduction. Varicose vein reduction.
There's a different word for it, but so like my uncle and my dad both had this issue, and my uncle, I don't think he can have kids because of it. So I think that's why he doesn't have kids. So basically, at a young age, right when I started seeing these like wild veins popping out of Lefty Gomez, I was like, Dad, something's not this isn't good. Something's weird. So yeah, we got it done. And so before the surgery happened, before they figured out what exactly was the problem, they put I had to get a ultrasound done, and they rubbed a lady, middle-aged lady, maybe
rubbed the
jelly on my nuts. And that was an experience. I mean, I was doing everything.
You popped a Hardy, didn't you?
Well, I didn't, but I don't know how I didn't, because let me tell you that I don't know where you can buy that stuff, but it's good. I think they were just using KY jelly, to be honest.
Yeah, that's what it was.
So that's a little fun
thing. Are we gonna get her? Was it a nurse or something? We can get her on the on the podcast, kind of go over what her thoughts were.
What's funny is it was supposed to be a different nurse, but I knew the other nurse, her daughter, I was going to school with, and when she saw my name pop up that I needed like a nut like rubbing surgery or whatever, so she would have to rub my nuts. She was like, "Oh yeah, like I know this kid, like I can't rub his nuts." And
no, bro, that would have been a great. That would have made you like the high school, like yeah, would have made you real popular.
For sure.
But yeah, so how do we get from dogs to nut rubbing? I don't know.
Wait, how did we transition there? That's
transition. I don't know.
Speaking of transitioning, Caitlyn Jenner running for the governor of California.
What?
Yeah, you didn't hear this?
No.
This is news to you.
Yes.
Now. You have not heard that.
I heard about the gas crisis, but that's it.
No, Caitlyn Jenner is running for governor of California as a Republican. And let me tell you, if there is not a more fit person for California, I don't think you could find one more than Caitlyn Jenner. Like California is all about like
Caitlyn's the one that was
Bruce,
the guy.
Yeah,
Bruce.
So she is running for governor. And let me tell me it's not perfect though. You're talking about a state that is very liberal, but needs like, some changes with taxes and stuff. So she's literally resembles that whole thing. Like she is, she's liberal in the sense like she changed she's accepting of all cultures. I mean, she is, that culture, not to mention, but she wants to put in policies that help, people with taxes and stuff like middle class stuff. So
are you fucking with me right now?
Dude, I couldn't make that up if I tried.
Republican, I don't even understand. Isn't California's a blue state?
Right, but she's running because the governor right now is a Democrat, so you have to run as a Republican. Like another Democrat. I don't know if another Democrat can run or if they would run because they'd probably just lose.
Yeah. Jeez.
So yeah, that's
look at that. Damn, that's really interesting. Talking about news, you hear about the gas crisis thing?
Well, yeah, I heard about it because you called me yesterday, and I heard you called a bunch of other people to tell them to fill up on gas.
Who else you talked to? Ben?
Well, BK. He gave me a quick phone call today. Yeah, and I told him I almost blocked your number because I don't want to. I thought it was one of those like fake those advertisements. It's like, get your gas changed, get your oil changed, and your warranty is running out.
I get the extended warranty on my car all the time.
Yeah, if you tried texting me today, you probably got a weird message back like this number's been blocked.
Well, here's the thing. People say, I guess the place got hacked by the Russians or something like that, and it closed down their whole pipeline. But you probably have a bunch of people like me calling a bunch of people. And so everyone's freaking out. And then everyone goes to get the gas. And then there's no gas left because everyone went to get the gas, not because of the pipeline. But you never know, dude. End of Days. I love those movies like 2012 or the day before tomorrow.
In My Big Fat Greek Wedding.
Yep. All of those are about survival and making it to the next day there. I Am Legend. I got two German Shepherds here. I Am Legend.
Dude.
Doubled
yeah.
it.
Yeah.
That's good. Did you see Will Smith gained a ton of weight over
Really?
quarantine?
Is that true?
Yeah, I follow him on but he only gained it in his stomach. That's strategically he's just
he's doing
like
the Peter Condrip diet.
Yeah.
Because you look pretty good everywhere else.
Yeah, dude. It was really interesting. I don't know. It's probably jackets I wear. They kind of push everything everything in there.
And Will Smith was one of my I will say, like, Will Smith was legitimately one of my favorite actors ever. Like,
oh, he is. I just watched After Earth last night, and that's got a son too. His son's nothing like him.
No, the
son's like soft.
Yeah. He's kind of like anybody, like Bill Gates' son. Like you never hear anything about Bill Gates' son. He's just probably some rich kid, like.
Yeah, dude. I would never, if I was Bill Gates and I was his son, I would literally just like chill.
Yeah. Very rarely, like Michael Jordan's son. Like Michael Jordan's son is like he was like an average basketball player, like division.
I thought he was in the NBA.
No, that's Michael B. Jordan.
The actor.
Yeah, he's in the.
Oh, he's also in. Okay, all right. I didn't know that he must have joined the NBA after Creed.
No,
right?
No, it was not. It was after Black Panther.
Okay, completely different actors there. One of them.
No, I know which way you're talking about. The guy that died.
That's Chadwick Boseman.
Yeah, he's dead. No, I thought Michael B. Jordan was also Black Panther. Was he a different superhero?
Oh, yeah, I don't know. I don't think so.
No, he played a superhero. All right, well, here's why we got Google. I mean, I wasn't just making that up. The Michael B. Jordan. So we need to have like.
He might have been in. He might do something. I forget what it is. Oh, it's a new superhero movie coming out, I think.
He took on Black Panther in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Dude.
In the cinematic. Oh, okay.
What were you thinking of?
No, that wasn't the main film, I don't think.
Right, I understand, but I'm saying he did.
I don't watch the.
I
don't watch the whatever, but Yeah. So, what's his? What about like LeBron's kid is doing pretty good in sports?
He might actually be one of the ones that like makes it. Well, there's like 3 guys on the Blue Jays whose dads were all Major League Baseball players. So it happens, It's just
what happens?
More rare than you would think. Like it's kind of like if I started doing like join the mob. But I didn't because I didn't want to do that.
It's in the family,
it's in the family. Granted, this jacket makes it kind of seem like I might be.
Yeah,
well, this isn't a mob jacket. Well, it could be.
Dude, why is it? Let me ask you a question. You always see the movies of the military. Why is it that only Air Force gets the dope ass leather jackets? You know what I mean? Or the aviators?
Yeah. Well,
what about the Coast Guard?
Extremely cold, and when those planes weren't, they didn't have good insulation like we have now.
That's smart. I didn't even think about that.
And I always like to say I like a little insulation in my women. Like cushion for the pushing. Wintertime.
Yeah.
It's a little warmer than would be.
Yeah, sometimes you just got to leave the windows open. Sometimes get it cool in there, and then have.
I had a buddy this week send me a Instagram DM. I haven't talked to him in a while, but these are the things. These are the friends I have. They don't talk to me for months, and then they send me things like it was an article. It said snout clout. Larger the nose, the bigger the hose. So basically, just saying guys with big noses have bigger, wieners.
Is there data to back this up?
I don't know who they were interviewing, but I can tell you what, they didn't come to my door.
Yeah, that's true. That would have swayed the data way.
Destroyed their data.
Skewed is the
outlier. I would have I'm an outlier or who. Yeah, I'm probably the outlier.
Yeah, you would have pulled it way down. Yeah.
Geez.
That's interesting. Well, that's unfortunate. Well, hey, that means you're unique. One in a million.
Snout clout. I do like snout clout. Like,
yeah,
because it's like saying like people with big noses are starting to have some clout, like snout clout. I like that. That's
yeah.
I wish I came up with that.
Yeah.
But,
Did you hear about New Jersey, and I'm assuming Florida and the other states, like a week from now, there's no more masks allowed or needed.
well, I feel like in Jersey, you got the Italians, and there's no way they're fucking with the mask. They're like, get this fucking thing off of me.
Shit out of here. Yeah.
You know,
they put a little Mott's
yeah,
up there.
they're like, yeah, the only mask they're putting on is a fucking sauce mask, and that's fucking dipping their fucking head in the pot of sauce.
Yeah.
So that's all I gotta say about Jersey. I mean, I thought Florida was done with the masks already. So
yeah, I don't think Florida even ever had masks. They were kind of just going.
You say that, and then my mom was down there visiting her parents a couple weeks ago, and she said they were wearing masks and shit.
Huh.
But they're in an older part.
Yeah, I think it just depends on the area that you're in, because you go down to the islands and stuff. I feel like there's not. I don't know.
What, you think the islands are less masky?
Yeah, I feel like the islands are just kind of, we go with the flow.
Yeah, I mean, people our age, are people our age people our age that are vaccinated? Why are you wearing a mask? I mean,
yeah. Well, that's one thing, and then also I heard that like kids can't get vaccinations unless they're like have a medical condition. I guess how they said all 18 to 23-year-olds can get vaccines now.
Yeah.
Whatever. Apparently, the kids haven't gotten the the go ahead. So maybe.
Well, it's funny you said that. Before we hit record on the podcast, I looked down at my phone. It's literally just happened. I saw a update from the news I get, and it said Pfizer. The CDC just approved Pfizer to give vaccines to children, but there's a fine print, and I didn't read the fine print. So Pfizer's vaccine is okay.
Can you get this up? Can you get this up?
Should I pull it up? See it?
Yeah, see, I want to see what that fine print says, because maybe I don't know. The only here's the thing. The only reason that I think they wouldn't give it to kids, like even just after it should go elderly. It should go elderly, then kids, then the teens. You know what I mean? And then like us.
Mm-hmm.
Because of immune system. But maybe there's something that they're like testing. They're trying to test it down the line. Somebody applied for the Food and Drug FDA approval. One of the companies. Yeah, but I don't know if they got it or not. But
yeah, I mean, I don't think I'm gonna be able to pull it up in time for us to like. I mean, it just says
to talk about it. Yeah. There's probably, you got to like sign a waiver. Listen. There's probably like you got to sign a waiver. I went horse riding this past week, and they have you sign a waiver. If you're doing anything, so
that's in case the horse mounts up on you and gives you the old dong.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That was in the fine print as well. I probably just didn't read that part. It was like 30 pages. But basically they're like, they go in, they're like, all right, sign this, it's a liability form, whatever. They're like, if you don't want to wear a helmet, you also have to sign this on the back. So I was like, fuck that. I know that's how they get you. I was like, give me a helmet right now. I'm not signing the back. Because once you sign twice, then you're in for good. But so I've never ridden a horse before, but I've watched all the the cowboy TV shows, that kind of stuff. And I dress, if you dress
like you would have ridden
the part.
Like, you look like you ride a horse, like you don't own a car and you ride a horse, which probably be a better investment for you.
It would financially save me 100%. But the key thing that I'm talking about here is they always get you with the fine print. You know what I mean? Like does anyone ever read all the pages,
I mean, can you imagine what we told Apple that they can have? Like when Apple's like update, but you have to just like sign here, and it's like there's 15 new pages about how you have to put your dick print on, and they're calling it a mushroom stamp, and it's like, what?
A mushroom stamp. Oh,
I don't understand. What's happening?
That shit's, I don't know, dude. Yeah, we're probably all fucked with the stuff that we've signed.
It's like I don't do anything really. Like, dude, I don't leave my basement. So the only thing I do that's probably illegal are only the thoughts in my head. I mean, those aren't okay, but I compress them.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I'll say this is people that get really drunk. They're their true feelings start to come out a lot of time. Like
Mhm,
they call, what is it? Like drunk actions are like sober thoughts, something like that, right? Or drunk words are sober thoughts, sober, something like that, right?
drunk words are based off of sober thoughts or something like that. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. That's not it. So, um, so this weekend, I went out with my buddy Zach. I was telling you about, and
Yeah.
we're bar hopping, and we're with some people you're friends with that we can talk about, some Seton
Yeah.
people.
Yeah.
But so we ended up we're bar hopping. We get to a place where I had a friend of mine, that's a girl, and we're talking, and she's a pretty girl, and this guy is so drunk to, I'm pretty drunk too, but not like incoherent. Like I'm very like a perfect amount where I'm having a good time, just enjoying myself.
Yeah. You're just riding with it.
Just riding with
Yeah.
you are pretty much all day. You're always just
Yeah.
a little drunk or like,
Just right. Just going with it. Yep.
and so this guy, I'm talking to this girl, and he comes over and he kind of like does one of these like elbows to try to get in front of me, like, but he elbows me in the head to try to talk to this girl.
Jeez.
Mind you, she doesn't even know who this guy is. So
Yeah.
he's interrupting a conversation that she's having with a friend that I know, I've known her for years.
Yeah.
And so I'm just like, hey, but like, I'm not trying to fight anyone at a bar. I'm 23. I'm pretty sure a punch would get me in jail. I don't even know the rules.
Yeah. Yeah.
So he's like, elbows me in the head, like pretty hard. I'm like, dude, like, what are you doing, man? Like, I'm talking to my friend here. And I got the vibe, obviously, that he was pretty jealous that I was talking to this girl and that he really wanted to talk to her. And I was like, bud, this isn't the way to do it. I don't think elbowing her friend is going to get you to talk to her.
Yeah.
So anyway, I'm like, all right, bud, like, it's fine. Just get the hell off me. Stop elbowing me in the head. Like, I don't know what your issue is. And his buddies came over, big tough guys. They're like, hey man, just relax. I'm like, I'm completely relaxed. I'm talking to my friend. Your buddy here has some mental issues that you need to solve for him.
Fix up. Yeah. Yeah.
So I start talking to my friend again. I look back over after like 5 seconds. Zach and him are fucking shoving each other. Like, so he starts shit up with Zach, and Zach's pretty drunk, and Zach doesn't even really know what's going on. He's just like, get this guy away from me. So finally I'm getting mad. I'm like, don't push Zach. So I fucking shoved this dude, like, and he didn't fall down, but he went pretty far. And then that's when he went and he told the bartender on me that I shoved him. And she was like, hey, kid in the red sweatshirt, get the fuck out of here. And I said, I can't say some of the words that I said to the bartender because they're choice words. They're words that I really don't usually use. But this lady had it coming because I didn't do anything wrong. I was having a good night. And this guy gets me thrown out of the freaking bar. So I said some words to the lady and she's like, get out. I said the same word again to her. And that was really it. Oh, but coming to find, so later in the night, I end up hanging out with this girl. And the guy, as we're hanging out, she gets a DM from this guy on Instagram and goes, sorry about that. She goes, it's okay. I'm currently with the guy you tried fighting tonight, so it's fine. So
oh no. What bar was this?
Union. So, but I'm not plugging them because I'm angry at them.
Do I know this girl?
Probably. Maybe.
Oh, I know exactly who it is.
Oh, really? I don't know if you know who this is.
Oh, then maybe not. Maybe not.
I don't know.
Jeez. Okay.
I can tell you.
Interesting.
Later,
so was that considered a bar fight, or was that like a bar little like
I don't
tussle?
know. I didn't throw a fist, but it was a couple good shoves.
Yeah.
So
that's enough. Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like you could get tossed in jail. We don't fuck around there.
I feel like once you do it, you just got to get out of the bar and just like go home.
Oh, you disappear.
At that
point, you got to have your boys with you. You got to have at least the squad on.
It was just me and Zach. So if we laid a punch and then just left, we probably would have been okay.
Yeah. But how many boys did he have?
He had at least 3+. I think they obviously were friends with the people at the bar because they got us kicked out and they didn't even get kicked out, even though it was clearly them. I mean, I've never even gotten in a bar fight, really.
Yeah,
so.
Jeez. But of course they go and they.
And his friends literally say, "Oh, he does this all the time." I'm like, Okay, so get him away from the civilized human beings that don't get in bar fights all the time.
Just keep him with the
like he doesn't know how to talk to girls. All he has to do is talk to this girl like normally and not elbow me in the head, and you know he might have a better chance.
Yo, that's fucked up. Yeah.
And Zach can bench like a lot of weight, and I've been benching. I think he would have.
Yeah.
This guy was not a big guy, skinny, tall glass of water, but I don't like. I like calling people I like tall glass of water. I don't like that guy.
Yeah. Well, the skinny, there's just I've been keeping up in my weight here. I've been going to the gym, slimming down, but keeping up in my weight. I don't know how.
Really, that's why the jacket looks big on you.
Yeah. I guess I'm just looking skinnier. I don't know. But just for our viewers right now, if you're hearing a bird, I'm filming this from outside. So if you're looking at
it's the carrier pigeon from previous episodes.
Wilbur, that movie Wilbur, the Disney one with the pig. Wilbur was related to the bird. Remember the carrier?
I didn't watch those movies. I got laid, but
Oh, okay, yeah. Damn, dude, you missed that. You should have seen Rio.
Oh, you know what I was gonna say, dude? I will say this. I don't give you a lot of compliments. Your voice in that, and for those that don't follow Pete on Instagram, he posted what song were you singing?
Stay With Me.
Stay With Me. Good song.
Sam Smith.
By Sam Smith. Let me tell you, dude, you sound pretty good.
Nice, brother. Good looks.
Like you, and I don't, I only speak facts here. Facts, no feelings.
Yep.
And
tell it as it is.
Yeah, dude. I was like, dude, this is actually really good. And I've been trying to tell BK, why don't you do some covers? Because he also has a good voice. Mm-hmm. Like if he did that cover, I think he would do a good job with it.
I think he's trying to stay away from covers right now.
Really? Yeah. Well,
yeah, because I think he's doing his own stuff.
Not everyone agrees with me, and that's why they're not successful. So,
I mean,
you should try to put that on Spotify or something. Like I don't know what I don't know how to go about that.
I fucking could. I've tried to put some shit on there, but dude, these days it's like I don't know. It's difficult because there's so much shit up there. We'll
I would genuinely listen to that song.
Yeah, maybe we'll toss something up there. Yeah, I could have you as the producer there. Just kind of throw your name in there.
Yeah, I don't know how to edit anything clearly. So
yeah. We'll send it to Marco. Marco will take
Marco might know.
Yeah. I don't think we've had contact with Marco in a while. He's like one of those people that are part of the mob that's just been taken. That we just don't. Something's happened to him.
Well, I heard in Georgia you can't get gas right now. Like you just can't get.
Oh, 100%. Yeah, and then boat inlets. Like boat where boats come in.
Yeah,
it says no fuel.
Dude, imagine just like how do you get a boat out? Like you just can't get the boat out of water.
Well, yeah. Here's this. Think about this. The gas goes down. Think about this worst case scenario. The gas goes down. There's no gas at the pumps. The companies that bring in the food for the grocery stores use gas. Say there's no gas, the food's gone, and we're talking about like NYSEG, like natural gas. The electricity comes from burning. You know what I mean? So it's
how does one pipeline, or did I not read it right?
It's probably one main pipeline. I thought it was 4 pipelines, but maybe it's one that sprouts 4 off. But the fact that here's this, get this too. It was ransomware, okay, that hacked in. So they hack in and then they ask for ransom and they'll let it go. They only asked for like $200,000 or maybe it was $2 million, but still that's really small for a massive
who's like doing ransomware.
Who's in charge?
On the federal government? Like, doesn't that seem?
I think it's over in Russia. Like I think it was Russia.
How does this happen?
I don't know, but I'm thinking like we should probably have the top people in terms of like hacking. You
would think, but clearly we don't. Like, you don't hear us doing anything. Like, why aren't we fucking hacking their shit?
Yeah, I know. Well, here's the thing. A lot of hackers, I feel, are that more like freelance, whoever pays the most, they do. But hackers, like, you learn a little bit of code, and then hackers are like, there's like good coders and bad coders, but dude, they could fuck you up if they wanted to. Like, they could ruin your life.
Yeah. My buddy works for Google.
Yeah.
I mean, Connor, I don't think he'd care if I mentioned him. So, yeah, he works for Google.
Yeah.
And he's like literally the smartest kid I ever fucking met in my entire life.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know him too. I could see him working for Russia. So
yeah, dude.
Maybe you know what? I haven't heard from him in a couple weeks.
What if he was part of that?
I'm gonna have to make a
We'll
phone
see.
call.
Yeah, make a phone call because you saw that the Google the fucking movie with Owen Wilson and Vince Vaughn.
Mm-hmm. And I mean, yeah,
That's how they drag you in with the bikes and all the events. But once you get in there,
they're like, yeah,
probably
yeah,
intense shit. I don't
I'm
know.
sure. I'm sure.
But I wanted to talk a little more on the horse riding thing. You ever ridden a horse?
I have, but not
Really?
like by
What
myself. Like I think there was a lady like
holding on to it?
holding onto the horse, and like I'm like
Yeah.
just going across because they're actually super dangerous, like low key.
Oh no, first off, the horses weigh, I think on average like 1,000 pounds. You know what I mean?
Really, that much?
Yeah, to do the muscles, like everything. Yeah, like I'm pretty sure. If you look it up, do we want to?
We
Well,
could do a quick look
I'll
up.
talk while you look this up.
Sure.
But long story short, the group I went with, my girlfriend's family, they had all ridden horses before, and her and her sister rode when they were younger. You know what I mean? Like competitively. So
Dude,
they knew the whole.
you're spot on.
Dude, yeah, 1,000 pounds.
1,000's on the low end.
Yeah. Okay. So mine. Okay, I'll tell you the story. Okay. So we get there, and the lady who's in charge of the whole thing is like talking, giving, this is what you want to do. This is how you drive, blah, blah, blah. And she's like, don't let them fool you.
Let's just put this out here for the voter or for the viewers. That lady voted for Trump in the election.
100%. But so we get there and she's like, blah, blah, blah. She's like, she goes, it's like a first date when you get on a horse that doesn't know you. It's like, don't expect to get laid on the first date. You know what I mean? You don't want to go and just take it nice and slow. And so she's basically, all right, she's calling down who gets what horse. She's going down the line. So she goes to the shorter girls, going whatever. And then it's me and the dad. And I'm looking at him and I see two horses left. One's about medium size. It's like a white horse, whatever. And then there's a big black horse that's just fucking massive. Okay. And I look at him and I go, with my luck, I get the fucking massive one. Okay. She calls it out. I get the massive one. And this one definitely weighed 2,000 pounds. This one was massive. You see the Budweiser horses, the massive ones.
Yeah.
That's what I got. Okay. So I get on this thing and I'm like, oh, what the fuck is this? I'm like, what the fuck is this? And so we start walking and mine gets behind the Spanish horse and it gets way too close. And the Spanish horse kicks mine in the face. And so I'm freaking out. I'm like, what the fuck's going to happen now? I look back at the lady.
Let's just put this out. I just got to say a quick thing before you come on. It sounds like, there's racism all over this country. Sounds like horses are a bit racist because that Spanish one kicked the black one in the head. Let's just put that
100%.
So,
but here's the thing. So it gets kicked in the face and I'm like, what the fuck? I yell at her later. I'm like, mine just got kicked in the face. My guy just kind of like swipes it off. Just doesn't give a shit. Okay. So we start gaining some speed. It's called a trot. There's a walk, there's a trot, and there's a gallop. The trot, dude, is like medium. I'm about to fall off this fucking horse. It's going, I'm pounding. I'm pretty sure I can't have kids anymore because like, I don't know how they do that. But, so I'm like, how do I get in the rhythm? And she goes, you want to like act like you're reverse grinding or reverse fucking the horse. And I'm like, what? And she's like, yeah, you just kind of like, she's like, how you like twerk and stuff? Just reverse that. And I'm like,
she voted for Trump.
100%. But I was like about to fall off the thing. But I looked the part, I went with the big Texas belt and the flannel or jeans, so I don't know. It was a good experience. I feel like I might want to sell my car, buy a horse.
How were you sore the next day?
I wasn't, but my horse didn't trot that much. But I feel like they talk about cowboys and being like, the manly men or whatever. But dude, there's no chance that all of them can still have kids because like that shit was like pounding. It was like, yeah.
Dude, think about how we're such pussies, dude. Like that is how people just got around. Like not that many years ago. When you think about
100%,
the history of the world, not that many years ago, we just had fucking horses,
bro.
And now you even riding one, a normal guy, maybe a little overweight, doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Riding it can barely do it and is in severe pain.
Yes. Yeah. And get this too. There's people that still do it. Listen, I'm scared walking up to the horse, just having them look me in the eye. There's people that are basically trying to stay on horses that want them off their back. You know, the rodeo riders.
Yeah.
Like,
Well, that's a
and there's
bull.
people that rope horses.
It's a bull.
That's a bull.
Yeah.
Huh. Well, you know, but there's people that like imagine going 30 miles an hour on a horse.
Dude, think about that, dude. How do you stay on?
Imagine fighting in a war with a horse. You ever see that movie with the Hemsworth 19 hours? No. It's they go in and they fight on horses in Iraq.
Is it Alice in Wonderland?
No. I'm talking about the most serious topic here, and you just throw that shit in there. I can't. I
will say they said more horses died in World War One than like people or something.
People, dude. I heard that too, and that's a lot of horses, dude.
What the hell?
Bro, I don't even know. But I feel like that's like a lost art. But dude, if I owned a farm and I had the land, I would ride a horse every day because it's a feeling that like you're like, this is a living being and we're just navigaking, you know.
So
it just takes you back.
Let's do it for instance then. So say Dogecoin, you know, you're still in there. We're not going to talk about this week, whatever. It ends up going to 50,000. You have all those, you know, all that money in there at 15 cents or whatever.
Yep.
Say you get rich off that. Will you buy a few horses?
If I were to make a ton of money, I'd buy a horse.
Okay.
I'd buy a single horse because I would just want one. And, you know, well, dude, horses are expensive. You know what I mean? And also, I can hardly take care of a dog.
Girl, maybe from the previous story, she has like 20 horses.
Are you serious?
Something crazy, dude.
Why don't we go?
I could ask. That would be fun. Get some.
Yeah, if they're trained, we should definitely do that.
Yeah.
I had a professor though that got kicked in the head by a horse, and like,
yeah, dude,
a kick will kill you.
I'm not I wouldn't be honest. I'd rather not do the horse thing. I'll pet them if they're in their little cage thing, but I'm cool not riding horses.
I don't know, dude. You get on it and you feel like you're in that game Red Dead Redemption. You know what I mean? You just like it's a whole different. You feel like you understand the past. You know what I mean? It's really different.
It brings
not a lot of people
brings you back. Like you start
horses.
thinking of like, do you start getting like like what do you,
is
you
it
start
euphoria?
feeling?
You're talking about in the past. It's
nostalgia.
Called nostalgia.
A little bit.
Yeah, dude, 100%. But I wouldn't want to take it like horses. They shit everywhere while they're walking.
Yeah,
they can shit while they're walking, but they can't pee while they're walking. That's something I learned.
See, you know what's funny is I feel like I could pee while I'm walking, but I definitely couldn't shit and walk.
No, you definitely can't take a piss while you're walking, dude.
I peed while walking before.
There's no way.
Yeah, dude, you just press and I think you might have to walk backwards, but I think it works, dude.
I don't know. I feel like whenever you're peeing, if you're doing something else, you have to like pause. Yeah.
Peeing after sex is always a nightmare.
Yeah.
You ever try that?
You get the weird burn.
Well, it's a weird burn, and then it usually sprays all over like behind you, like you're pointing forward and it goes like behind you.
It's kind of it's two roads emerging. You know that poem, two roads emerged at a.
Was that by Liam Hemsworth?
Liam Neeson. His cousin. They're cousins. They're
Hemingway.
It probably no. There's no chance. We're just saying there's no chance.
No,
I don't even know. Nobody reads those books anymore. You know the classic like.
Yeah.
You always had those English professors.
I apologize this week. I didn't end up reading the chapter. Busy week. I graduate Saturday, so it's been a busy week.
Good stuff. And what are we gonna have? What degree in?
Master's in Business Administration. Yeah.
Ooh.
They should actually take the degree and burn it because it means nothing. I'm just kidding. I don't mean that. Well, I mean it a little bit.
How many? Was it 1 year?
It was I finished my undergrad early a little bit, so I did it. It's a 2-year program, but I did it while I was still in undergrad, so I only did 1 extra year of school.
That's a good snag right there. Shit.
It's a snag. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, it's a snag. It's a snag and a half. I actually haven't been saying that a lot, but
you haven't been saying it.
Our viewers.
See, I thought we were coming out. You know, what's sad is when we started the podcast, I thought we were coming out with our own lingo, you know, and with snag being like our key thing. And It didn't pick up steam like I thought it would. Well, you stopped using it.
Yeah. I think with the COVID kind of broke it down,
Yeah.
because you got to use it in a group setting, so that it actually means a lot. But let's see, what else is anything else?
Well, all right, here's a funny little thing that happened this week, and my dad told me this because my buddy can't tell me this because it'd be a HIPAA violation. But basically, my buddy's an X-ray tech. I think that's what the so if you get an X-ray, he's the guy that does the X-ray. And my dad went in to get an X-ray, and my dad goes in. And he's like, he's like, I know you. He's like, my buddy's like, yeah, like whatever, My dad's like, my fucking foot hurts. Are you gonna fucking figure out what's wrong with it? And he ends up like doing, X-raying it, and my dad goes up. He's like, you take the X-ray? He's like, yeah. He's like, was my dick in the way? My dick in the way of the X-ray?
Like, oh shit! What'd your buddy say?
He just starts that like no one talks to people that way. Like no one says.
Oh yeah, shit. Not at all. It just says what's on there.
He's just dying. He's like, no, it wasn't. He's like, damn it! I was hoping my dick would like be in the way. I'm thinking, listen, Dad, your dick ain't getting in the way of shit.
Yeah. So. That's the old way of talking. You just say what's on your mind, which I feel like today people can't do that, or they don't.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, my question.
Oh, sorry. Keep going.
Yeah. Wait. So what made him? Did he fuck up his foot? What happened?
He's the type of guy where like he tore his ACL in high school, like football, and just didn't get it fixed. Ever.
He just really.
He never fixed it. So like he just has all these pains from he doesn't like for years he just wouldn't go to the doctor. I think because it costs money, and I don't think he had health insurance.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. That's what happened. Because I think then under Obama, you had to get health insurance. So then he had to get it. Right.
Yeah.
And for years until Obama became president, he did not have health insurance. And so he just wouldn't go to the doctor. And so he tore his ACL in high school, never fixed it. His leg is bowed to the left. Like it bows out.
Damn.
And so like,
how do you not? Jeez.
Yeah. So he just basically, he lets all these things get really bad. And then like when it's like irreparable, then he goes, gets an X-ray.
Goes and gets it taken care of then.
Yeah.
Damn, that's kind of ballsy though, if you think about it.
Yeah. Huh. Well, he thinks he's really cool. So
I mean, I break something out. You got me in there. I'm 10 seconds to the ER,
Yeah.
Broke my clavicle skateboarding. Don't do that anymore.
That's a wild one. I've heard that story a few times.
Yeah. I mean, I haven't broken anything else really, which is, it's kind of dope to say you haven't broken anything, if you're like 85.
Mm-hmm.
But then again, did you really live? Have you broken?
I think we've talked about this. I've never broken anything.
Yeah, we did. We probably talked about this way.
The heart's broken a couple times.
Yeah.
But that'll happen with bad decisions.
It's for the sensitive, the more sensitive types.
Yeah.
But that's very interesting.
I feel like you deal with things really well. Like you don't get flustered. Like
no, I mean, I've just been in so many situations, I think, where here's the thing. It's kind of like if you have expectations, you're more apt to get let down, So it's like if you like with me, I've been at the point where I've had really great stuff happen in life. Then I've also been, held at gunpoint, and just
that's actually a true story.
Yeah. So it's literally.
I don't think we're gonna talk about that, but
yeah, we're not gonna get into it. But it's just it's like I've been to 0 and I've been to 100. So when it pops between the both, it's like whatever. But if somebody's only been between 65 and 45 and it goes to 98. They're like, what the fuck's going on?
You're the only guy I know that like will be in debt and like not know where he's gonna be the next night, like sleeping, and you're still happy, still like
dude. It's a mindset. It's the mindset.
I could have everything in the world, I'd still be unhappy. Guarantee it,
dude. Well, it's more of like I mean, I'm always unhappy about something. Everyone's always unhappy about something, but someone with a small penis revving their engine.
Is that what's going on?
On the highway, must have been, yeah. But I don't know. It's all about a mindset. So our viewers, if you take anything away from this episode, it's just be as positive as you can. when you're let down and when you're as down as can be. Just fake it till you make it. That was Carnegie, a book, the only book that I ever read, I think.
Carnegie Mellon.
How to Win Friends and Influence People or something like that. I don't know.
Was that
It's
the
guy who made McDonald's, of course, Ray Kroc. Yeah.
Ray Kroc.
You remember that? That was a good
shout out Ray Kroc. Big fan of the show.
Who plays the actor in that movie? Do you remember with the McDonald's?
Matthew McConaughey.
There's no chance. Yeah, that's maybe Matthew McConaughey at age 85. Jeez.
Dude, I don't know who plays Ray Kroc.
Yeah. Did he start Crocs as well?
Name. He started a little thing called No One Gives a Fuck.
Yeah, that's true. I'm gonna get me last thing to say.
Sure.
I'm gonna get me a pair of Crocs. Apparently, they're great for your feet. Apparently, like
really?
Podiatrists say that they're great, and I want to get the one with the padding on the inside.
Whoever bought this jacket or used to have it, it reeks of cigarettes, and I've never smoked a cigarette, so
it definitely, it looks like something.
So with that airman that probably fucking flew into the ocean and then this floated back up, he was smoking a cigarette on his way down.
Yeah. Is there a brand on it, or is it like U.S. military on the back?
Adventure Bound. So that's U.S. right?
That's
Wilson.
That's
Wilson's leather. I think. Oh wow, this is good quality.
Wilson from Castaway.
Wait, Owen Wilson.
Owen Wilson's company, just like he has the tequila company too. I think.
Yeah, Google leather, Wedding Crash.
Google
yeah,
in the Mott's. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, if you learned anything this week, you shouldn't have. You should have not learned anything. But
you should have gained nothing out of this this episode.
45 minutes of just absolute trash. But
yeah.
All right, everyone, have a great weekend. And don't come to my graduation party. Okay. I'm not having one.
Next time.
All right. See ya.